Hey everyone, welcome to another YouTube video with my face showing. Now, today's conversation is about something that I seem to not be the only photographer struggling with: content and the algorithm. Anyways, I love photography. Photography is my life, is my passion, is the one thing that I decided on when it came to art that I wanted to pursue. I used to love sketching. I used to love doing graphic design. Note there, I used to be a graphic designer before I was a photographer. I did flyers, um, album covers, you name it. Business cards, the whole shebang. But I wanted my own content, so I decided to purchase a camera so I can take pictures and kind of use those pictures for my graphic work. I used to do a lot of vector art, vexels. I don't know if you guys know what that is, but in the graphic design world, I'm sure somebody will know what I'm talking about. Turning real life images into cartoonish images. That's what I used to do, right? In those early days, creating content was so fun, but when you get older, creating content, you're more thinking about your career as an artist. You're thinking about your life in general as an adult. There are very rich artists out there who've made it, and they're able to use their career, their passion to sustain them. I live in Toronto. I've had great luck when it comes to photography and stuff like that. I get to work with so many beautiful women and amazing people, inspiring people. I get to work with all walks of life. How does that relate to content? Well, it's all about content and not the passion behind it. And I want to explain that a little further. I feel like people are just creating to feed the algorithm. Feeding that algorithm has become so much more important than creating. Now people are creating, but there's so much, it's oversaturation over the quality of it. These platforms, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and those platforms are putting a lot of money, short form content, and that's what they want. They want the dollars. They want the shmoney. Okay, and that's what these platforms care about. Before, um, Instagram was just a place for artists. It was not a lot of people who weren't artists used it, but people who were interested in art used it, and it slowly descended into chaos. you know, I mean, naturally that happens with every social media site. Um, but I feel like now it's so intertwined with art being on the internet, because as an artist you want to show your work, you want to show people what you do, um, you want to show your best of the best, and you want to have a community, you want to start a community. But now it's like, as these artists grow older, they're now thinking like, I need more just to the community. I need to make profit. And these companies are shelling out money to large creators with AdSense. So you as a person, as an artist, you want to be part of that, because brands are giving these people's money, all these kind of things. And I feel like now it's just like people are just creating to just get there. There's not a lot of passion behind it. um it just seems, and especially now that they're more so video driven, and not every photographer does a lot of video. So it's like now you gotta get into videos. Some people have found workaways around it, like kind of like doing short form videos, but just putting only pictures. So the algorithm is gonna have to boost them at some point, right? before you, without the algorithm, you could look at things and you could scroll and you could be in, like, I don't know how to explain it, but intertwined with a new kind of art, even though you've never looked it up. But it's a new type of art, and it's like you can now work with that. You might want to try it. Like, if you were like, for me, for instance, like, that's why I brought up the whole graphic design to photography thing. I was introduced to photography not just through like um me working with photography for all my life, but like seeing that there was photographers who were so amazing at what they do, because of the fact that I was looking for images to use for my graphic work. I was able to discover people like people in Toronto, for instance, and also in the States. Like, for example, I'll name a couple of Toronto artists that inspired me when I first started. Um, Matt Barnes, Reese Zigazzaga, and yeah, the list goes on. And even there are not people that are not from Toronto, like, for example, 2020 and stuff like that. I would see these guys. They were moving the culture and the urban world, and I just felt like their images were amazing, and it was so they were so beautiful, so so a lot like elite, and it got me wanting to be a photographer too. So I just feel like with the algorithm, people are not as creative, and because of the algorithm, they're never gonna find a passion that they like without it being catered to them, unless they look for it. But they can't look for it if they don't know what it is, right? They're not introduced to anything new. They're just introduced to what they've clicked on, you know, and that kind of sucks. Yeah, that was my whole point. Um, Hope you guys get what I'm saying. I was kind of ranting on, but like, hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, make sure to like, comment, subscribe to see more videos like this. Um, and yeah, look forward to talking more and ranting on more again. I haven't done that in a while, but I'm back at it. See you guys in the next one.